To whoever may be watching this, hello. And today, I am going to be reviewing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege beta. Now remember, this is just a beta. Anything could change in the full game, so keep that in mind. So, first off, I want to say that I love this game. I was playing till 3 o'clock in the morning just to play this game, and the reason I had to get off was because both of my controllers died. That's how fun it was. Sorry if I may sound sick in this video. I just started coughing just now before I recorded. So, for some reason. So, what the game is a 5 versus 5, kind of pretty much a team deathmatch because nobody really goes for the bombs. You're supposed to defuse these bombs to win, but mostly it's just a team deathmatch. Nobody really worries about the bombs unless there's like 1 versus 5 or something. And there's these two teams called attackers and defenders. Now let's start with the defenders. The defenders are kept in a small building, not very small. It's a pretty good sized building. There's 2 maps. This is one map that I'm showing you. It's a pretty confined space, but then it's a pretty large area. It's kind of confusing. So the defenders, I'm playing as the attackers, but let's start it out as the defenders. The defenders must defend a bomb, as I was saying. And they must fortify and defend their position, as the name is, by putting up barricades, reinforcing walls, even the ceiling. And there's these characters that you see on screen now that you must unlock with renown, or I just call them dog tags. And each character has their own specific ability. See, my favorite being Castle and Bandit. Castle brings up bulletproof barricades so that they won't just bust through with a melee or a shotgun. They have to use explosives on it. And Bandit, which I'm playing as now, can put up electrified barbed wire and damage enemies and destroy the drones. That it's very useful at the beginning of a match because the drones from the attackers come out first, and I'll explain that later in the video. And the defenders, each character has their own unique ability, but I'm just giving Castle and Bandit an example. There are plenty more characters. See, those are the drones that I was talking about, but we'll get to that later. And, what was I gonna say? But, sorry. And the defenders must hold their position for, I think, like 4 minutes. And kill the attackers or hold out for 4 minutes. See, as you can see, I'm reinforcing the garage so that they don't destroy the garage and ambush us, but you can only have 2 per player. 2 reinforcing the walls per player. And each character must be one specific one so that so that we're not spamming Castle and putting up bulletproof barricades everywhere. You get it? That's just to make it fair. And I like that. Although I do get frustrated when someone picks my character, but I mean that's fine. So right now the attackers are attacking us, and we didn't put up those reinforced to put up there in the garage, and I'm trying to tell my teammates. I don't have a mic, but you can push left on the D-pad to put a waypoint, and it only goes up for a few seconds, and they're not listening. So yeah, the attackers are the attackers start out as drones, and there's these little drones that I want in real life. They are so cool. They can jump to maybe the shelves that I'm at right now that I was facing, not up to that ceiling, but they can jump to pretty good heights. And you start out as them, and you drive around, search for the objective, and you could hide yourself in a certain You could hide yourself in a certain area, or you could just drive around and troll the enemies by jumping in their faces. It's just pretty funny when they're trying to shoot a little dude just rolling around. You can troll them pretty good, but I'm pretty sure they'll get you eventually. Now the attackers, as you can see, are specific as well. My favorite, Thermite, which someone took, but I'm gonna use Thatcher, which isn't really one of my favorites, but Thermite can destroy reinforced walls. So if enemies have reinforced walls or ceilings, Thermite can destroy them with one of his abilities. Now, who I am now is Thatcher, and what he does, I don't know what he does. He throws an EMP that disables lights. I don't know. Maybe disables a jammer from one of the other characters. I don't know. That's probably his only purpose. I haven't actually seen him in use at all, other than turning off lights. So as you can see, we're drones, and we're cute little mice-looking things. And I'm trying to get in, and there is a little bug there. Well, I can phase through the pillow, and the enemies won't see me, which is kind of weird. But I mean, it's useful for the attackers. And they won't be able to see me. Now, I haven't experienced any crashes or any major glitches. Well, my friend has experienced one crash. I haven't experienced any crashes, and I've only experienced one glitch where I fell through the map when I went down to revive someone. No, not to revive someone. When someone would revive me, I fell through the map, and that was only one glitch in a beta. Now that's good. And there is one annoying part that if you go up against a cliff, you could fall very easily. That is annoying. I guess you have to repel things. Now see, the attackers, what I placed down just now is a satchel charge. And what you can use there is to ambush the enemies by destroying barricaded walls and even the ceilings. And I use that as just a decoy, so that I could throw my EMP, which turns off the lights. For some reason, it's no use. But I guess it counts for something, I guess. See, this is annoying that I kept going back up when I didn't want to. Now, you can change your stance, which makes you feel like Spider-Man. I remember my friend was just messing around, and he looked like Spider-Man when he was coming through the window. Sorry, but there's the bomb, and the diffuser is down there, and there's two bombs. And what you can also do is you could destroy the walls to make room for you to shoot. Now this guy used a shotgun at a very long range, but you can destroy a small amount of a wall to make an entrance, or to make a little hole to shoot. You can use the environment to your advantage. Now that's really good. You can destroy the entire house, but not have it collapse. It's awesome. Now we're playing as the defenders again, and the dock, as you can see on the far left, can heal teammates if they're down from a far distance. Alright, so let's talk about the negatives of this game. I said that earlier about falling off the buildings when I don't want to, but now let's talk about the negatives. First of all, balancing issues. So, me and my friend were playing with 5v5, it was all good. Then, in the middle of a match, 3 allies left the team, and it was us 2 against 5. That is not fair. Although we did manage to win, but that was just because we held up in this one room that I'm at right now. And we did manage to win, but it was just it wasn't fair though. If the team has either 3 or less players, then the match should end. It is not fair. I know we won, but if they're unexperienced players and they're going up against 5 others, then the match should end. It's not fair. I'm sorry, but it's not fair. they need to balance it out to where if it's 3 or less players, then the match should end right there because it's unfair. Also, the shields, they're overpowered. they're Well, when I started out playing against the shield guys, there's these specific characters as the attackers where they have shields and they're ridiculously overpowered. They should take maybe a couple rounds to take down because they could walk up to you and you'll be shooting them with a shotgun and they could hit you and they could kill you in one hit, and that gets annoying. You might want to nerf those a bit, but I mean they're shields. What are you gonna do? And there are some campers that get annoying, like I am. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Camping is everywhere these days in games. See, now you can see that I am destroying a wall to make a hole for myself, but that also means that the enemy can shoot where I am. And what are other negatives? I don't know. That's pretty much the only negative is that. Oh, and connection issues. But I mean, it's a beta. I mean, what are you gonna do? There were a lot of connection issues. During a match, that one of my friends would leave, and another player would replace him. But I mean, it's a beta. What are you gonna do? It was the same for Evolve. Evolve got boring very quickly. But anyway, this was the review for Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because the game is awesome. The game is so fun, especially when you play with friends. Play with friends. Play with friends. Because you can have so much fun. So, 9 out of 10. All good. Thank you everyone for watching. If you liked the video, please sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And I will see you all later. I know that I haven't been uploading in a while, but I'm pretty sure that I'll be uploading on Christmas because I hope that I'll get a laptop for Christmas. So, bye-bye, everyone.